Hello, and welcome to the Venue Coach Blueprint for Owners. I'm Kyle Labar. This podcast is all about helping you fill your wedding venue with more bookings, earn more from each one, and keep your customers happy for a long time. We'll also talk about some tough times and big lessons that I've learned along the way. Let's dive in together and make your venue the best spot for weddings. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Venue Coach. In today's episode, I want to share some highlights from a recent group call that we had on overcoming objections on tours. And one of the big things, this is the key takeaway. Regardless of the objection, there are very common ones. It might be, oh, we need to see other venues. I need to talk with my fiance. I need to talk with my parents. We need to check our finances. We're not engaged yet, or we need to think about it. Like any of them, there's just a few that keep popping up again and again and again. And so the goal here is to overcome them. So the best way, in my opinion, to overcome objections is to overcome them before they even have a chance to object to it. And so one that we keep seeing with our venues is, oh, the distance is too far away. Well, why did you drive out to my venue to do a tour if you weren't willing to at least consider that as a possibility? And so in that example, I'll say this. In every single obstacle overcome, the best time to overcome those obstacles is early on before you even get to the sale. So before it's even a problem, that's the time that you spend just diffusing the bomb and making sure that it's not going to blow up in your face. So how you do that. So for instance, the distance one. You address that early on. Oh, where are you guys coming from? Oh, you're coming for us. We're Tyler, Texas is one of our venues. And if they come from Fort Worth, that's 2 hours away. 2 or more hours away. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good drive. We've had plenty of couples that come from Fort Worth. They at first they might think that the distance is kind of bad, but honestly, considering the price and everything that we do to help make sure your day is so perfect, they don't see that distance as a big objection. We have lots of accommodations within 10 minutes of our venue, and we will make sure we know that the distance is a big deal, and we will make sure that we help you as much as we can with getting this thing planned from a couple of hours away. And not only that, like some couples are even worried that the guests that they want to invite aren't going to be able to make it. But we found that if the people love you, they're going to show up. I mean, the people that love you will show up. And you give them enough time, they're going to clear their schedule. They're going to make sure that they're available for you. Like, we've never seen anybody be upset by who didn't show up. And so that's what we're seeing. So basically you're relating to them their fears through a story of another client, and you're basically unraveling those fears right in front of their eyes because they have them. It's sitting there, right? And same thing, you ask, how many tours have you been on? This is your first one? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. We've had a number of couples that will book after just spending the afternoon with us. And that's because of blah, 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 XYZ, that sort of thing. And even, this is a big decision, and we 100% won't think that you guys, we support all couples doing the tours of as many venues as they think is necessary. But sometimes if you know, and we're confident that we can take care of you, that sort of thing. And you might not be so forward, or so that might be a little too aggressive, but you can use that type of idea to start breaking down the wall that they have built up, just by nature of them not knowing what to do. Like they're scared. They don't know what to do. They've never done this before. And here we are, they want to make sure that they're making a good decision. And so you might refer to your reviews and all this to alleviate some of the fears. So those are just a couple of examples to use, but the sooner that you start working on diffusing that bomb, the less of an impact it's going to have later on when it comes time to actually ask them for the sale, especially if you get them to admit that that isn't really a problem. And so and this isn't to trap them, right? It's not to say, well, I thought this wasn't a problem. That comes off as like that used car sales idea that people are afraid of sounding like. And it doesn't have to, but I don't ever want to trap someone into booking with us or having to admit that they're a liar. But if we can get them to see that it's probably not as bad as they think that it is, then that will help them with their decision. And so it's not like you're then at the end of the tour you're going to say, and somebody that thinks that distance is a big deal, you're going to say, hey, since you admitted that distance isn't that big of a deal, do you want to book with us? Like, no, that's not what we're doing at all. So it's really just diminishing those fears that they have, because at the end of the day, are we going to take care of them? Yeah, we are. Are we going to make sure that everything goes smoothly for them? Yeah, and that's really the fear. The fear is grandma's not going to make the drive out, and that they're not going to be able to plan this thing from 3 cities away. And that's legitimate fears. So we want to reassure them and help alleviate those fears. And if we do that well enough and early enough, then it's not really it loses a lot of its firepower, it loses a lot of its steam, and you should be able to overcome those better. I'm not saying that this is perfect, that it's going to work every time, but if you improve your conversion rate by, let's say, 5%, then that's one extra booking a month, generally speaking. And what can one extra booking a month do for you? So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this was insightful. If you found it to be so, please subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you there.